Alicia,
Jody,
and Trisha.
So today our first topic that we want to talk about is actually if your ex, okay, sorry guys, if your ex dating another person, we're gonna say a month after, what do you think? Like, do you think that your ex was already dating that person, or do you think that your ex just met the person? What do you guys think?
well,
Okay, so me, personally, I think that if in a month that is too quick to get over a guy, and I feel that if I was with the person for say 2 years or 3 years, I feel like if I break up with the person in a month and then in a month after he has a girl, I think that girl is already there.
No, I disagree with that. I'm gonna disagree because I think it depends on how you broke up and what the situation was. Because I've been in a relationship where I'm dating the person, but I'm not really there anymore. I'm just going along just to go along. So emotions and everything is gone. So if you stop, when those feelings are gone, those feelings are gone. Just because you broke up with them doesn't mean the feelings
But how long
were
were
gone
you guys
before.
dating? Before
It
you
doesn't matter how long we were dating, but feelings can disappear.
Okay,
before.
but so what if you're dating somebody in say a year or 2, and you guys broke up and you saw that person with another person in a week or 2? What does that make a difference from 1 month or a week or 2?
But I think it depends on the breakup, and I think it depends on the couple. If it was a breakup, people break up for reasons. If it was a sudden breakup and you were shocked by it, and I saw him with somebody else a month later, then I'd be like, yes, something was going on. But if it was something where like we were there, we weren't really talking, you felt it slipping, people usually know when things are gonna fail.
I don't know. I just think that if I broke up with a guy, it doesn't matter how long it was or whatever. I would just think that, you know what?
At least you're quiet and you're just clearing your throat. What do you think?
what do you think? Them are all fast. Anywho, personally speaking, let me see my take on it. I believe that, you know what, people use different means to get over somebody, and you know, if it's not gambling, drinking, you know, it's gonna be somebody. Maybe they're not even interested in her or him or whoever, and you're just using that to get over that person.
Yeah,
so it may not be that
Yeah.
she's there or she was there before, but hey, rebound.
So how soon do you think is too soon to move on?
I think a month or 2 is too soon. Like, I'll be at home crying.
Yeah, but
Like, if I see the guy with another person, like me personally, guys, I would be jealous.
But what if
I don't know. Like,
so what
I
if you
feel-
were dating a guy who was just a loser?
No.
And you guys
That's a
broke up.
different story.
You would be at home crying over him,
No,
and you
girl.
met a guy. You went outside. You met a guy. God just dashed the one in front of you.
But we're
What
just
would you
gonna
do?
say that she was in a long-term relationship.
So you were in a long-term relationship with a deadbeat,
yes.
and you guys broke up, and God throws the perfect guy in front of you. How soon is?
Bottom line is deadbeat. Come on, you don't know about
Okay.
most of us are with deadbeats.
We're not crying meetings.
and you know we love the deadbeat.
I like being a bad boy.
So yeah, you know what? I agree with Jody. So I personally would think, I don't know. I'm gonna say, don't come to me, guys. 6 months. 6 months.
6 months.
Okay, for you to start dating.
Yeah.
You've healed. You've gone through all your, you know, whatever, reading all the old text messages, his old pictures, everything.
Listen
You
to all
got
your
over
slow jams,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. So you know, 6
Let's go
months.
back in the day now.
6 months.
I'm gonna say it depends on the situation. It depends on how serious it was and what went down. So I'm gonna say 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 6 months too, because I don't think I can take him walking across the street with another girl. I don't think so.
I guess I'm the old heathen in the group.
And then if somebody wants to date me personally, I would just take it one step at a time. I wouldn't move too fast because of the other relationship. But again, other people take breakup different. Some people just want to just quick get into another relationship, and others don't. But me personally, if I met somebody and I know that he's a really good guy, I would just want to take things slow. Like, yes, it'll be a month, even though I wouldn't want the guy to do the same thing to me. But if I met somebody in a month, I would like talk on the phone, go out for dinner, but I wouldn't really push it to say, okay, we're girlfriend and boyfriends, because that's too fast.
So you're dating.
Yeah. I think when you
dating
meet
don't mean you're girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think everybody dates now again. So I think when you find the person, when you find the person,
yeah, what was I saying? So a friend of mine the other day doing this whole dating thing, because everyone has their own opinion about dating, but long short of the story is there's this girl she's dating, but then she came across this guy where she went out with, and the guy just upfront told her that she's an option. She's one of his options.
Oh wow.
She's one of his options. But I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at that.
He's honest, and I give him that because he told her. And again, when you're dating, you're not committed. You're not.
I prefer you tell me than me sitting there putting all my eggs in one basket and depending on you, knowing that you're out there picking. I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I have options too.
What do you guys consider dating though? Does that mean that we're like
dating for me is not exclusive?
Yeah.
So we're not exclusive.
You didn't say I want to be your girlfriend, or he didn't say I want to be your man. It's just anything can happen during dating. I could date anyone. I just met this guy. I'm dating him. Met this guy on the road and dating until this guy says like you're gonna be my girlfriend or whatever. I can't commit.
I don't want you to see anybody else. I'm not gonna see anybody else.
No, nothing else like. You guys know what I'm talking about is not involved, right?
That's up to, that's the case by case.
Okay. So I'm just saying, because he's saying she was an option. So I'm just going back to your story here. If she's one of the options.
No, I know that this story in particular, there's none of that stuff.
So this is what leads to the topic I wanted to talk about. How soon is too soon for sex?
Well,
so do you think people should be having sex when they're dating?
No.
No. Okay, so with me, I think that 2 months, 3 months is good enough time for me to actually know about the guy. But again, nowadays girls don't really think that they should wait that long. But again, back in my little time, not to say I'm old guys, but like with me and my husband, I did make him wait because I feel that he was the right person, and I didn't want him to think that okay, I could give him a quickie, which a lot of girls do that. You know what I mean? You could meet a guy and you just give it one time, but I think 2 months or a month is not bad.
I don't think the time matters. No. I think I've seen people who have really successful relationships that gave it up on the same night.
The same night,
and it worked out successfully.
Guys, you see my face? The same night?
Yeah, the same night.
I haven't done it the same night before.
Either
so I don't have that experience. So I don't have that experience, guys. But to me, I never tried. So I can't say anything about it. But if people do find it that they do it the first night and they're with that person for a long time, a year or two, well, good job to them. But for me, I think a month or two is not bad.
I feel like if you have a connection,
yes,
and if you're comfortable with the person, I think that's the most important part. So if you're comfortable after a night, kudos to you. I haven't found that comfort level yet, but it's not to say that I won't. But if you're comfortable and you guys are vibing, I wouldn't be comfortable because I'm afraid of diseases.
But
and I can't get you tested on the first night. So it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Trisha, I'm with you on that one. I don't think there's really no time limit yet. Yes and no. Again, all boils down to connection. For me personally, no. It's gonna have to wait because I'm more of getting to know somebody on a whole nother conversational level. And if I've had the fun, sex, whatever.
Yeah, can I have a conversation with that person?
Can I sit down and talk to you? What do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Do you like traveling? Like, do you those questions? Like, but hey, the connection is there.
It's true, but I think for the connection, so like with you, Alicia, your connection level is not based only on physical. For some people, it is completely physical. For me, I need to be able to have a conversation with you, and if you can't hold a conversation, it's not going to go very far from there.
Quick question: if you guys think that the conversation is there for about 2 weeks, you guys go out.
If the vibes are there,
conversation and connection.
But
so I can hold a conversation with anyone. How's the weather? It's raining outside. Cool. Like whatever. But if I can't feel something sitting beside you and I'm not getting chills
that's true. That's so true. Because You have to be getting chills, guys, before you will actually be with somebody. And if a guy is cute, damn.
Girl,
that's something else. But again, I'm a 1 year or 2 year. Sorry, I'm a 1 month or 1 year.
She's trying to hold her for a whole year.
No, I'm a 1 month or 2 month type of gal. I like that. Like I rather.
I don't want any puss in bag.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna start dating you and never have just tested the waters.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that you want to see how it looks.
Oh, hell yes. Huh? What if I waited that long for a week or two and now I'm disappointed? There's no undo. That's a whole different story. You know what? Back up. Yeah.
Roll back.
Yeah. So again, how soon after you start dating, or?
I would say when you feel comfortable enough and you guys have that intimate connection. So for people that varies. So I don't know. I don't think I do a one night stand.
Yeah.
I don't think I do a one night stand, but if I was comfortable, maybe.
You know what, guys? Just let us know what you guys think.
And
comment down below.
Yeah. I will. Everybody has their own different opinions on when they think really is it too quick to really do it. So yeah, but me, I say 2 months. I don't know about these guys. I say a 1 and 2 months.
We say when the time is right, when the connection is right. You know, you'll know.
Well, we're gonna go to our other topic, and it's basically.
How do you feel about 50-50 in a relationship? Do you think it's okay? You're a firm believer of that, or you're like, hell nah.
When you say 50-50 in a relationship, what exactly are you referring to?
50-50 rent, 50-50 utility bills, 50-50 groceries.
Okay, wait. So hold on.
We're going to dinner 50-50.
Hold on. I have to ask this question. I have to put this out there. So is it? We have to specify. Is it 50-50 in like I'm dating you, like you're my boyfriend, you're my man, or is it 50-50 in that's my husband, you want me to pay 50-50 of the bill?
Well, there is no 50-50 in dating. You're trying to get to know me. I'm giving you my time.
I know, but I want to specify what you're talking about. So
in a relationship. A solid relationship.
Oh, in a solid relationship?
Yeah, you guys are exclusive. You guys, he's your man. You're my girl. Yeah.
I think that guy is very cheap if he's going to tell me it's 50-50. I don't have a problem with spending my money if we go out. You don't have to spend all the time. I'll take you out, I'll treat you, but don't sit at the dinner table and say, after we've had dinner, hey babe, it came to $100 and yours is 50 and mine's 50. That's a turn off for me. Immediate turn off. And it won't go very far.
As our friend would say, we won't get wet down there.
Alright, so me and the 50-50s are no.
I know.
Reasons, because if I'm dating you, first of all, if you decided that we're gonna date and you're gonna bring me out on a date, you should be paying that bill. You should pay the movie bill, you should be paying the dinner bill, you should pay you have to pay that bill for me to say, I like him.
No, but my people didn't run the impression like you can't take out yourself.
Yes, you have to say
that.
What
do you mean? No,
I can take you on a date. I think that the person who asked should pay. So if I'm asking you out on a date, when I'm saying, hey babe, let's go, I want to take you to dinner, I'm okay with paying.
That will never happen.
I'll take my man out on a date.
It's your man, remember?
It's my man, I'll take my
husband out on a date.
You know what?
But I will not take a boyfriend.
When I have a husband, people. Yeah. This one over here.
Okay, guys, when me and my husband started dating, he paid for everything. And we went and it was our first couple's date. And I just thought that the 50-50 between them was like a weird, because we were like, I grew up in Jamaica, so me personally, I think that my dad used to take care of everything, and a man should be the head of the house. So me, I don't really believe in the 50-50.
But that also depends on, like you said, you're Jamaican, so that also depends on your background too, and how you were brought up and how you were raised. Because some people, they grew up seeing.
I'm not trying to say I wouldn't take out my husband.
If not my husband, we're not talking about my husband,
or even boyfriend.
This is your boyfriend
for a year or two, not a couple months. I need to see what you can bring to the table. Because if you're not bringing anything to the table, first of all, if you can't say, Jody, I'm gonna give you $200 to go do your hair or go buy the weave, I shouldn't even have to ask.
We ain't saying she's a gold digger.
No, here's the thing. I feel like where the misconception comes in place with this whole 50-50 situation, you do have guys that think, oh, She not come yam me out. Yes. She not come, you know, eat that for me and all these things. But keep in mind, like, you know, strong black sisters, or you know what, let's even throw the black card out here. A strong woman that carries her own, does it off herself. Personally, I feel like if I'm gonna date somewhere, I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone, they should be an added bonus to what I already have.
I agree.
Yeah. I feel like being at the 50-50 level, nobody's really elevated.
Yeah.
Not to say one person is above the other, but I'm like, 50-50 is what I did when I had a roommate, when I just moved out. Like, no.
So how do you feel about that when that's happening with like people who are married? Like they're,
you know
like,
what?
they're
I
splitting
heard
the bills.
people
Because I know people who are married that they split it
and it works for them. More power to you people. But no,
but
I'm like
that work when somebody makes more money than the other, like significantly more, and they're splitting it in half.
I ain't splitting no bill. I'm sorry.
I feel like here's my example of how it should be. Not should, but how it would work for me. I'm gonna say fair, it would be 70-30. But I'm willing to bend a little bit to maybe a 60-40, maybe. Yeah. So I'm not saying 100% mean nothing, right? And guys are like, oh no, you're mad, like all of a sudden. No. We are doing fine just without you, and we can do fine without you. So if you're coming in the picture, then
that's my thing. I feel like I've been surviving without a man.
Yeah,
I can take care of myself. So any man who's coming into my life, you need to be adding something. Yeah. If you're not adding something, then what's the purpose? You know,
me personally, I think if you're married, I think everything should be 100%. So it doesn't matter if you pop out a credit card or you pop out or your bank account, your bank card or whatever the money that's spent is both of ours because you're married. It's not to say it's your money or my money or whatever. I feel like if I pull out my card and I pay the bill or whatever, at the end of the day you're coming in and you're putting the money on the table, and I feel like it's our money.
So where I'm coming from with that, so I think relationships are different. Like there are some people where you and your husband are together and it's good, you guys have the one account, husband comes home, he puts the money in the one account, the wife takes care of the bills and all of that. That's
great.
What's
wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying there's those types of relationships, and then there's the types of relationships where, say your husband makes $80,000 a year, and you're making $50,000 a year, and he's saying, okay, put your money in the account, and you have your account, I have my account, we have a joint savings account, and every month we put $500 in the account together.
The savings account?
Into like the family account. You guys both have your separate accounts for your own little business or whatever, but you have a joint account. For you now to say, me and my little $50,000 a year to put $500 every month, while you're making $80,000 a year, putting $500 a month, that doesn't really seem fair. Yeah. It's not balanced. You know what I mean? So I think it needs to be balanced based on the income. And okay, so I'm gonna bite myself. If I'm making more money, I'm not gonna put more money in.
One-sided.
So let me correct that. I am very one-sided and I'm biased, but I feel like as a man, you have a role. There's a role, and your role is to take care of the family.
I think it's very old-fashioned.
It's very old-fashioned, but that's what I grew up seeing, and that's what I'm gonna stick to. That's what I'd like. Not to say I'm not gonna help you. Absolutely, I'll
listen.
Play it, but no.
I feel like, and so many times where this topic comes up, you have the guys be like, "Oh, but don't you think I have bills for? Don't you think like?" Don't get us wrong.
You guys notice I'm very quiet in this topic?
Don't get us wrong. There are going to be times where you're not watching my money, so I'm going to be buying groceries. I'm going to go out, I'm going to buy you something. I'm going to buy you a shirt, I'm going to buy you a pants, I'm going to take you out, we're going to eat. So it's not, oh, you're treating me, you're always paying and you're always doing this. No, guys, any guys watching this, no. If you're my man, rest assured you will be taken care of.
You will be taken care of.
Vice versa. Females like to be taken care of. Yeah. And we're not saying every time, because again, uno missed the pint. But yeah. If you like to see a lady's hair did, nails done, all these stuff, don't let her having to ask.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Okay. Men nowadays, they love when they go outside and they see the girls dressed all nice, hair done, makeup done, and everything. Where do you think the money's coming from? You like to see me look good. You need to put forth the money for me to look good. Weaving my hair is not cheap. Yeah, it's expensive.
Because I kid you not, if probably you went up there weaveless, like, just, okay,
you wouldn't attract anyone.
He wouldn't even look at you.
Okay. So we're going to go back to the 50-50 talk because I have something to say. Again, as she was saying about the husband making 80,000 and the woman making 50, there is some women who make it feel like their husband is making so much money and they're having this lavish life and all that things, and then when you realize the husband is telling her that you have to pay 50-50 when that's not what they portray. So me personally, yes, we are coming from the old school. I like what she was saying and I love what she was saying. Again, I'm not in that situation, so I really didn't have much to say, guys, because I don't really believe in the 50-50. But again, if I'm dating someone, we believe as women, and probably a lot of women don't agree with us as well, because some women want the 50-50 if they're making way money than the guy as well. You know what I mean? We can't just say man.
I think that any woman that's going to say that they want 50-50, they're lying to you.
But if they make more money.
Even if they make more money, they're lying to you. Every woman likes to be pampered, and every woman wants to feel like a woman, and every woman wants to feel like a man.
Unless she wants to be the dominant person. Yeah. I know somebody who likes feeling that way. Like she likes buying things for guys. You know, she likes her man looks a particular way, but she likes that because she can get to say. But then she likes, she's controlling. So you have some people that like that. As long as I pay for his stuff, buy his stuff, I have him under control. Wow. He'll stay here because that's my child.
Yeah, but eventually he will get tired of that.
Eventually,
and then he's like a man. Money. He's going to go to where there's more money.
Yeah,
so where
exactly.
the change.
Here's something
I don't think a man can feel like a man if they're not.
Well, you do have guys that don't want to feel like a man. Anyways.
Okay.
We're not calling any names. We're just
no shade.
No shade there.
That's your thing. But here's my thing. Something that's crossed my mind, and I haven't really thought about it, but I'm thinking, hypothetically speaking, that you make more money than him. You still expect him to be that way?
It depends on, so I said it before, I'm a little bit selfish. It depends. Are we married or are we dating?
You're not married. You're in a relationship.
Is it a serious relationship?
Yes.
So if we're in a serious relationship, I'm not going to be selfish. I'm not a crazy person to think that
because the tables may turn.
Yeah, the tides may turn. So you're
not allowed to keep that job.
So if I'm with a man who maybe started making out less than me and I was making more than them, maybe my tides were just better at that time. But if you have that drive and that commitment to do better, and you have that in you, then I'm okay. I'm okay with carrying the ship for a little while.
But again, do you feel like you guys should both still have your separate account, like what you said earlier?
As long as you're not married, it will be a separate account.
But even when I'm married, I think I would still to have a personal account with us together, like an account for us together, a joint account. But I would also like to have my account to myself. I like makeup, and I don't need you to watch what I'm buying.
So what would you say for a person like myself who don't have that? Like I don't have my separate account.
So that's you. That's it. It's whatever works for you and your husband. But for me personally, I'm a very independent person, and I want to keep some of my independence. So yes, we'll do all the big things together, joint account for all the bills and stuff. But I still want my own account for, say, if I wanted to go out for drinks on a Friday night with my girlfriends. I don't need to be taken from our joint account for that. I should have my own little money on my side. I always say, I've said this when I was young, I heard my grandmother say it, my mom say it, I always have my get vex money. So when things don't work out, I have my get vex money. And I know I don't need to take your money. I have my little money over here to the side, and I can use some of that.
I don't know. I think everybody's relationship is different. Again, with mine, everything is just on our name, so I don't have to worry about, okay, if I'm going to my friends, I just take the money.
How about
I'm going out with them, I'm just taking the money.
Flipping the script now. So I did say if in a case where he makes more money, would you be okay with that? How about the whole, because this is a solid relationship, we did ask a question. Flip the script. If it's dating, you're not exclusive, you're dating, you're getting to know.
So you're not married, basically.
So every time you go out, he's paid. At some point during that dating stage, do you feel like you need to pay for his meal?
If I was interested in him, I would.
I like that.
I would.
Yeah.
I would absolutely. I wouldn't expect him to do everything all the time. If we're going out, I'd be like, hey, can I take you for drinks? Can I take you for a dinner?
It was just our opinion. Thank you for joining us, guys, for Girl Chat today. Again, guys, it was just our opinions that we're just giving as women.
And we would really like to hear what you say. So comment down in the description box. Like, subscribe. We'll really appreciate it.
Keep smiling, keep grinding, and we'll see you next Monday for Girl Chat.
Bye.
Bye, guys.